Now about to be some boy clubhouse shit. That's all they want to do. Because they deem me as the man hater, they're about to create a whole boys clubhouse. Let them do what they do. Let them do what they do. That's what they want to do. It's going to be the hate AP train. I get it. Y'all love to hate me everywhere I fucking go. I understand, y'all. If I understand that, y'all need to understand that as well. Slim's a clout chaser just like Kev the comic is a clout chaser, because neither of them have conjured up to do their own content. They don't have no content without me. Right? So that's what they're going to use. They want to continue to talk about it until it does not become a hot topic no more. Let Slim know that. He's a clout chaser. Y'all love talking about who's a clout chaser and who's not on this app. And y'all act like the 800 people in there, right? On Slim's live. Slim don't give me he wasn't trying to give me no type of energy in Kappa's live last night. But now he has 800 people sitting in his live today talking about what? Me. Me. Yeah, you see why I'm the subject. Exactly. I'm that bitch. Exactly. I am that bitch. I didn't do shit to Slim. I didn't do shit to Slim. I want y'all to recall who the motherfuckers were that said that people cannot conjure up their own content. Right? Clock it. Yeah, and he's gonna let them. Slim's gonna let them drag me. That's what I'm saying. He's still the host of his own platform. It don't matter. He gonna let it happen. He don't know how to control his panel any other way, other than it being a hot topic. He's gonna allow it to happen, y'all. Y'all would blame me or T-Tom or anybody else or any other content creator. Chef, Laugh, Lower, anybody, any content creator on here, y'all would blame them for the content that they have and the way that they run their live. Do the same, have the same energy for Slim. Even though he's not directly talking about it, he's allowing the shit to happen on his platform. Somewhere he said he himself was not going to fuck with me no more. I'm not going to fuck with him. And we had that agreement on Kappa's live last night. But obviously niggas lie every day, B. Slim's one of those liars. And guess what? Kev the comic is one of those liars as well. Sorry, Kev the abuser. What's up, Susie? You know what I'm saying? Both of them are liars. They say they want to cease fire, but you see them the next day thirsty. Thirsty. Slim thirsty. Kev the comic, we know his ass thirsty. Of course I had to do something. Of course I had to do something to warrant that interaction with Hulk, right? Yeah, go ahead. Please do. Please do. Take up for Hulk. I hope y'all do take up for him. Please do. He needs all the love and support that y'all can give him because his image has been tainted on this app. So go ahead and go over there and make sure y'all give him all the support he needs. Let him know that it's okay for him to act the way he needs to act. Slim and request me for 2 seconds to say something. All right. Slim and Kev both capped last night on Kappa's live. They both capped. Slim denied saying the shit that he said to me in Chef's live, right? Yeah, they having an AP party. It ain't no party without AP. Exactly. Slim denied saying that he said fuck me in Chef's Live, okay? Kev the Comic couldn't even give you a reason why he was mad at me. He couldn't even tell you how I brought drama to his platform. He left, he ran, he dropped. Right? But soon as Bella's court happens today, because they both, Slim and Kev the Comic, both said they had no smoke for me. They don't got no beef with nobody on the app, but you see how they run their platforms though. Pressed like a motherfucking panini. About little old me. Somebody who just has a little under 10K followers. What do I know? I don't have no influence. I ain't got no speed. Right, Kev, the abuser? Isn't that what you said? I don't got no speed. But yet, y'all got over 800 people in the live talking about the situation right now and you letting it happen. But I'm not who the fuck y'all think I am, right? Like, I'm not that bitch, though. Of course, I couldn't be that bitch. Not AP. I ain't nobody. I ain't nobody to beef with. I ain't nobody to beef over. But right now, y'all are seeing that I am. Right now, y'all are seeing how important I am to motherfuckers. Right? If I didn't have the situation to make the decisions I made, they wouldn't have no content.
Yeah, hey Pete, I'm over
Listen.
here in his live and I'm in your live. So yeah, I did come to tell you that he was saying it. I get that you don't want to go over there. The it girly. You talking about he's not speaking. I'm watching the live like you're watching the live, and he is speaking on AP. So I'm watching the live, and the panel is speaking on AP. They're arguing with each other about whether or not she's right or wrong. And the comments are, this man was moving around in his background. Now I'm cool with both of them. I ain't gonna lie on neither one of them. I haven't heard Slim himself speak on AP at all, saying anything negative. For anything, the niggas up there asking questions. Now maybe you listening to a different live than I'm listening to, but from what I see, it's the panel and it's the comments. But what the fuck would I have to lie to you for?
But my thing is,
What would I have to lie to you
if
for?
he
Go
really
ahead.
wanted to leave me alone, Slim wouldn't even have the live over there about me.
I understand what you're saying, AP. I respect that in full. But I'm trying to figure out, oh, girls, like, he is over there talking about her. And I fuck with you and I fuck with Slim. It would be no reason for me to lie. That's why I say, AP, come over here. Because the entire live, the discussion over there is definitely you and Hawk. That's without a doubt. But it's the panel and it's the comments saying it. He's sitting up here just listening or sitting up here asking questions. He's not putting in any negative input on you as I've been watching the live. Yep, the comments are saying it too, not just me. He definitely was talking about her. They speaking about both of them, not just AP, right? Thanks, Trip, because he wasn't. She's wrong. That's Dr. CDC. I thought this was settled yesterday. He was speaking on her in the beginning. I'm talking about right now as I'm listening, though.
Yeah, he said my attitude was garbage last night, too. He gonna have to get over that shit. He just gonna have to get over it. My attitude is what it is. My attitude is dependent on how you fucking treat me and how you are.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, I'm talking about overall. And that's what I'm saying. You may be talking about overall. I'm talking about what I'm directly watching right now. You talking about I'm watching it too. And so if that took place in the beginning, no, I wasn't in the live in the beginning. But right now, as I watched, the man was not sitting up here talking about her. So I'm not going to lie or allow that to get instigated. Like he's sitting up there talking shit about her right now because he's not doing that.
Right.
Okay.
All he's
That's
doing
all I want to
is
say.
playing. All he's doing is playing into the fact that it's my fault, not Hulk's fault. So that's just what it is. I get it.
Like, okay, to be fair though, he was saying that your attitude was garbage and all this stuff in the very beginning. That's why Kappa went up there to like say, "Hey, I thought we had an agreement."
Within the past 5-10 minutes, was he saying that, ER?
No. So what happened was, like, when I at least came in, I was hearing the conversation and he was just like kind of talking about what happened, whatever. And then he did start, saying commentary like, her attitude was garbage, da, 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 da. And then that's when Cap was like, "Hey, I thought we had an agreement about last night, whatever." And then we started getting into the conversation of the events that happened. And I went up there because I was like, wait a minute, this is not the way it happened. Like there was like maybe 90% of the stuff was true, but then there was that 10% of like little things that were misinformation that made it like totally different. And so I was like, wait, let me correct some of these things. And then people still keep talking, so I just dropped because I don't like that. So that's why I'm over here now. But yeah, Kappa did.
No, I believe that's how it started. I know he's messy. He probably did start talking about me, and then that's when everybody joined in. That's what I be talking about, though. The host is responsible. So he is responsible. So my thing is now, if I proceed to talk shit about now Slim and Kev the comic, nobody has a right to say anything, right? Because the agreement last night was just cease fire, right?
Right.
Okay, yeah. Right? That was the agreement.
Yeah.
That was the agreement. You leave me alone, I leave you alone. This is the opposite of, and somebody share this with Kappa, please. Please share this live with Kappa so she can come
live
in
right now speaking on your behalf.
Okay. I was just trying to, okay. Cause I was, all right. I might have to go over there because I've been trying to talk to her.
I'm live right now.
So
he stopped once Kappa and ER went up and let him know. Okay, so when I came on the live, Kappa and ER were already up on the live. I did not catch the live at the beginning. When all boxes were already filled. Right. And so I didn't hear him saying anything about her at that point in time. When I came in, he was asking questions and he was listening. He wasn't saying anything negative. Now, I'm not saying they're liars. I'm saying if they're saying it took place at the beginning, when I came in, it was not the beginning and all the boxes were already filled.
Yeah,
so
but I know how it started. I know it's because Slim started because he was saying slick shit in the comments on Bella's live. He was saying slick shit in the comments. So I knew that this was going to happen. I knew he was going to go live about the situation. He was already saying slick shit in Bella's comments when I was up there. It was fine. Like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But you can't call a truce from the night before and then you not doing that shit. But let me hop off of here because I'm actually about to go over to Auntie Kappa's live because I need to talk to her anyway.
Wait, she's
not live. She's on Slim's live.
She's on Slim's live.
Yeah, that's how it all started. He was saying something and she heard it and then went up to defend you. And then I was hearing shit, so like misinformation. So I went up there. And then other people were adding little 2 cents that didn't see everything, which was really annoying to me that they were commenting when they don't even know all the stuff. So I went up there and then they kept talking, so I just dropped and came over here. But yeah, she did. That's the whole reason why she went up there is because he was saying, like your attitude and stuff like that. So he has his own commentary about you and
true. Yeah.
So
that's fine. That's my attitude.
Yeah.
My attitude depends on how respectful or disrespectful you are, though. So I can see if I treated every person like that. I don't give that energy to every single person. So you got to understand how you coming and how you approaching. Trip not just going to let anybody talk to her any fucking sideway, like any kind of way.
Right.
She going to say something. But if you're respectful to Trip, guess what? She's bestowing that respect back. She don't have no reason to say anything. So since we're out here talking about somebody has had to have given somebody else a reason, well, let's break that down then. Because Slim is under the misunderstanding and under this narrative about me that I always start shit. And we know that's not the fucking case. It's not the case. He also gave compliments. Don't forget that. What compliments did he give? I missed that. What compliments? Who gave?
You're pretty. Have a nice body.
I mean, what? I'm not taking Slim seriously. Anyways, so my thing is like, we agreed on a ceasefire. That shit was null and void today. I don't believe I got to uninterruptedly be able to tell my side of things on Bella's platform because Bella was in the interest of back to back. Let me share these Cash App messages. So it's constant fucking interruption. Constant interruption.
I didn't like that either. I didn't like how
it's constant interruption and I cannot get my fucking full thought together without being interrupted by another comment. That's like just talking while somebody else is talking. Why the fuck would I need to get up there and say anything?
Yep.
And you can share this live with Bella as well, because I don't rock with that shit. When somebody needs to tell what they need to tell up on the panel, why do you feel like it's conducive to the conversation to constantly interrupt with cash apps? Why is that even important?
It was the cash app messages along with the reporting that was like totally interrupting everything, and it was like it wasn't really fair to me. But it's like on the other token, it's like, well, they're supposed to read the cash app messages, so then it's like you got to just tell people, hey.
Well, here's my thing though. You might as well let those motherfuckers come up to the panel and just interrupt. Because there's no reason why a cash app should warrant interrupting the very content that you're trying to hold on the space.
Yep, I agree.
Let them come up to the box and just interrupt and talk all over. We can all just talk all over each other.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. I've never seen so many cash app messages in my life come in.
Like, nigga, for real. Because that's all that happens. Like,
damn.
Like, the most cash app requests that come in is with a motherfucker that they don't fuck with, of course.
Yeah, you made her hella money.
I know I made her hella money. I make people hella money. But then I'm the clout chaser though, right? That's what they saying though. I'm the clout chaser. I'm the one always trying to get popularity off of somebody else as if I'm just not regular old AP. I'm the one always riding off on somebody else's coattail. That's the going lie online though. Right? I'm the one that always needs clout from somebody else, but you see me sitting here on my own live though. I am the content. For Bella, Kev the abuser, and now Slim, I am the content. Now you know who's the content and who the dick riders really are.
AP, can I say something?
Go ahead, Trip.
Real quick. Boom. Earlier today, so I don't know if you remember this, but I mentioned it to Omar and he knew exactly what I'm talking about. When Omar and Kev had that roast, right? Didn't Kappa, you and I asked to go at it with Kev one-on-one, and he said no, because he don't want to disrespect no woman or have his platform looking crazy?
Right.
Okay, so then why did he pay to get his subscription activated today during your case? And why was he commenting, bring me up? And why was he commenting, telling
Exactly. I seen all that shit. Exactly. I seen all of that shit.
Okay.
And you know what? Honestly, if you think that people aren't trying to set me up, think again. Y'all need to open your eyes and pay attention. I know motherfuckers is trying to set me up. I got enemies out here in these streets. Real fucking enemies. Slim is one of them. Kev the Comic is another one. They utilize Bella for that bullshit. She allows herself to be used for that bullshit, right?
I'm listening, AP. I didn't mean to not say nothing.
No, you're fine. I'm just reading the comments, so I'm distracted too. You good? So I got all these motherfuckers that want to corner me. They want to corner me. Matter of fact, get Genty over here too, because I got something I need to say to Genty.
Okay, hold on. I'll send it to him. I just seen him. He said he was getting his hair done. Hold on. Here he is.
My thing is, Genty's main thing is that he don't like for black men to go at it with black women, but I ain't heard no outrage out of Genty, and I've defended Genty on this fucking app. But where's Genty when it comes to these niggas talking shit about me though?
I sent it to him, AP. I'm assuming he coming. He on his way. He popped up in my live for a minute, but he dropped because he said he was getting his hair done.
That's why Kev the Comic is on my ass and even an enemy is because I defended Genty. But y'all want to act like I'm the fake one. I'm the unloyal one. I'm the one that fucking be out here fucking people over. The reason why Kev is on my ass is because of Genty and me defending Genty. But where's everybody at right now, though? That's what I thought. Where's everybody at right now, though? Genty does know. I talked to him off the app. I called him. We had a conversation. Genty is aware that I'm getting all of this smoke because he be in the rooms. He was there last night in Kappa's live. He seen the shit. I called him about Kev. Come on, I pay attention and I be in the same streets y'all be in. Stop playing with me. Yeah, Kev only likes Genty because Genty has the bigger dick than Kev. And by bigger dick, I mean bigger platform. So Kev's gonna bow down to anybody who's got a bigger platform, and he's gonna bully anybody who has the smaller platform, which that's what generally happens on this app anyways. So the reason why Kev thinks he can dick me around is because I don't have the numbers that he has. But he thinks that I've been competing with him. I don't know why y'all motherfuckers think on this app that I'm competing with y'all all fucking day. Whether it be a man or a fucking woman. Y'all all think I'm out here competing against y'all. And that's weird. That's wild. No, according to Kev back then, Kev didn't know who Genty was until I cracked it out and let Genty know he knew exactly who he was. Because Kev was in my DMs telling me to stay away from Genty, and that's why I got unmodded. That's why Kev is now an enemy of AP. Enemy number one. Because I took Genty's side over Kev's. Because I didn't follow behind what Kev wanted me to do. That's what most niggas' problems is on this app, including Hulk. When they tell me jump, I don't ask how high. That's their problem. They reporting me. I'll come back up.
Till I heard all that other stuff that happened, but we'll speak on that too. But listen, welcome in everybody. Welcome my guest, my co-host today, AP. But listen, AP, I didn't even catch what happened last night, so tell me a little bit about that.
Last night, Kappa held a live. She does drag talk over the weekends, usually on Saturdays, and so she was dragging Slim and Kev because, you know, usually what the llamas do, she's the one that coined drag talk. So she does all the, you know, she hosts and does all the drag talk shows. And so when she found out Slim hosted a drag talk, essentially a roast beef battle between Omar from Watts and Kev the comic, Kev the abuser, Kev the abuser, then that's when she found that out. She was like, nah, I need my money, I need my cut for that or whatever, or I'm gonna either drag you, Slim, or I'm gonna drag Kev the abuser. So he was like,
so wait a minute, I'm confused. How does she get $1 off of that?
I mean, because she usually does do the drag talks. Usually Slim's thing is he's in the battle world. He don't do drag talk. So she was like, you infiltrating on the drag talk shit. So, and they're close. So they got a little bond or whatever. You know, Kappa and Slim, they have a bond. So he's not taking it offensively, but he was like, damn, Auntie, like, what you want me to do? Like, she was like, I'm either dragging you, because she's one of the top draggers on this app. She was like,
so is that dragging mean roasting?
Roasting,
Does
yeah.
the drag mean roasting?
Yes.
Oh, okay, because he hosts a roast battle between Kev the comic and Omar.
Yes.
Okay, because she does that. See, I don't know that because I don't be in her room. See what I'm saying? I try to stay a little bit.
Yeah. So
out of it.
So yeah, that happened or whatever. And the thing is, she sent the invite out to Kev. Kev came up and declined it because Kev knows that he will lose that drag. He will lose that roast. He said he don't want to battle no woman. He don't want to go in and drag no woman. But yet you was just in your live the other day dragging me, a woman. So either you want to drag them or you want to drag them in private. That's really what it is. They want to be, they want to drag women in private. It's not about like, oh, they want to roast with that woman. They don't want to argue with no woman back. They don't want to go back and forth or hear no woman talk. They want to be able to say all the shit that they want to say uninterrupted.
Right.
Kev, so if you want to ask, right, Trip, if you asking me about the picking and choosing, Kev is the picker and the chooser.
Thank y'all.
Kev be picking and choosing. So
thank you, Barbie. Hey, Miss Glock.
But that's how that works. Y'all protect my lives. Please keep tapping the screen.
Hey, everybody. So listen, I want to tell y'all, please tap the screen. Get me to 10K. Y'all, I have a co-host today. I have Miss AP as my co-host today. And I'm dropping you off. And we are talking about the picking and choosing, and we're talking about the situations that's going on. Hey, Allison. Hey, Miss Glock. Hey, everybody. I appreciate y'all for coming in. So, listen, AP is here today as my co-host, and we want to talk a little bit about the picking and choosing. So, she's also telling about what happened last night. I did not know that her and Slim came to a, what do you call that? Tell them again.
A truce.
Y'all came into a truce for whatever situation they got going on. I did not know anything about the situation. I still don't know about the situation. So, okay. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. And she's telling us a little bit about it. Go ahead, AP. Continue.
Yeah, so he said he ain't had no beef with nobody. Him and Kev are just full of shit. They both said the same thing. They both said they ain't got no beef with nobody on the app. They don't got no smoke for nobody, so it is what it is. Like, they're not going to continue to drag me. I'm not going to continue to drag them. That was the truth. And then, but here we are, reset back to today.
Okay. So, like I said, I think that you and Slim should handle that on the back end.
He's not. I don't know. That. He said he's uninterested in doing that, but he's more so interested, though. They said they can't hear over the noise, friends. I don't know what's going on.
My people on my side ain't said that. I don't know. I'm in the car.
Okay.
It's the people on your side saying that?
Yeah, they said they can't hear over the noise.
I got noise cancellation headphones on. They probably hear my car, but we could continue to talk. Because my people over here ain't saying that. Probably your folks, because they probably want you to themselves. But they can hold on. I'm about to
No, that's
seconds.
not what it is. No, I heard it too. I heard something. Right.
Oh, like I'm in the car, y'all. Y'all know when y'all driving, y'all hear the engine. I'm in the car.
Yeah, I had heard something, so that's why I was like. So,
but that's.
But yeah, so yeah, like that. That's what I hered. Yeah.
We got them speed bumps here in Detroit, which they done fucked up, but it's for a reason. It's for the kids. They got the speed bumps. But I'm about to pull over right now. I'm dropping my husband off at work. You know, some of us married women's husbands do work on the normal. But yeah, Shell. You could come up in a second. What's up, Poozy? Your new name is ... But okay. Yeah, but AP, I think that you and Slim's thing, I want to talk about this morning. I want to talk about why was everybody more so on his side and picking his side than yours when the whole situation, how it unfolded, even though I missed a lot of that situation. I want to know, why is it more important to hold the nuts of a man than to defend a woman?
Because,
you get what I'm saying?
Like Slim said, I must have did something wrong. I must have done something to incite that, right? Like, it must have been my fault because of Slim's own personal experience with me, right? There's that added in too. So there's a bias in there because, you know, Slim's had his own personal experience with me. So then it must be me because that's just my track record. I always start shit. But then at the same time, though, Slim don't understand that the shit between me and him don't have shit to do with me and Ho, right? So he's not
right. So that's what we want to do. We want to leave the situation between you and Slim out of it, and I want to talk about you and
that's how everybody else thinks. That's how everybody thinks. They think this is about the numbers game. There's more people that don't fuck with me on this app. There's more people that don't fuck with me on this app, and so when I have a situation like this happening, right? That's when everybody wants to say, well, it had to have been AP's fault. Had to have been AP's fault, right?
Well, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about what I heard. Bye, baby. What I want to tell you a little bit about what I heard. I heard that you was on a live. He wanted to control your situation. You didn't want him to control the situation, and it got a little hectic. Is that true, or is it something else?
Yeah, he came in the middle of my live. So this is what happened. I think.
Please tap the screen, y'all. I need to get up to 5K.
I forget what day this was. But there was a day in which we were supposed to go work out. He called me around, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 o'clock and said, hey, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go work out at 8 o'clock. And then after that, I can't hear no more, actually. I don't know. They saying they can't hear, friends. But yeah, so I think it's your background. I really do. I
ain't got nothing in the background. I just dropped them off. I ain't even moving. I'm just sitting here.
Oh. I don't know what they're saying. So,
hey, y'all.
So, leave and come back. It'll be fixed. Oh, no.
Can you hear me, AP? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to worry about our conversation. Okay. I ain't going to worry about them comments. See, that's another thing I want to address, too. Because I can hear you, and everybody in here can hear you in my room. As long as you can hear me.
They said it's fine now. They just need to go back and go back in. Okay.
We gonna talk to each other. I ain't gonna worry about the comments. It sounds fine to everybody on my. See what I'm saying? Look, can you see my comments? You can't see my comments.
Can't see yours. Everybody
over here say they can hear. Well, let's pay attention to each other. I ain't gonna pay attention to them comments because the comments is a part of the problem, honey.
So the plan was to go to work out at 8 o'clock. All right, cool. We get off the phone. We understand the plan. Boom. I go live to talk my shit about a certain situation. I held a private live because I didn't want my shit to get taken down. And so when I'm holding this live, in come these persistent calls, right? Persistent calls from Hulk. Okay, he keeps calling me back to back. I keep sending him the voicemail. At a certain point, I'm just like, why, if I keep sending you the voicemail, do you keep calling? Obviously, I'm in the middle of something and cannot answer the phone right now. So, whole time, I'm not realizing he's already in my live, watching my live. Okay? He admitted that. Out of his mouth, he said that. So, I'm just sitting here like, keep declining his calls. I got my iWatch on or whatever, and he texted me and was like, you sending me the voicemail? You see me calling you, I'm on the way to you. And I said, okay, that's fine, right? Because I'm the only one talking. So if I have to stop and talking to my watch, that means I'm holding up the live and they're waiting for me to get back to them. So I was like, okay, that's fine. He's watching me talk into my watch, mind you, y'all. He's looking at my live. He's watching my live. He's calling me incessantly. And then he's now also seeing me respond verbal text message back on my watch to him. I said, okay, that's fine. I can't talk right now. I'm in the middle of something. And then that was that. So when he finally shows up, he pulls up. I step away from my live real quick to go open the door. I see he's on the phone. So he's on the phone. All right, whatever. I go proceed back upstairs and I go finish and handle the rest of my live. It's about 7 o'clock at this point. It's about 7 o'clock. So then when I do that, he eventually comes upstairs and you'll see my head turn because I see him walking into my office and I'm like, why are you here? I thought you were at 8 o'clock. He was like, yo, let's go. Like, let's go. And I'm like, go where? It's not even time to go yet. It's 7 o'clock. I'm in the middle of something right now. He was like, man, you ain't doing nothing. You ain't even doing nothing right now. Looking at my live shit or whatever. He was like, you ain't talking about shit. And I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga, right? Like, I'm just like, you are so good. He proceeds to say, and I'm like, but I was like, you know they can hear you, right? Like, because he just came in, started talking. I didn't get no forewarning. You know what I'm saying? Normally people will be like, hey, like whisper back and be like, hey, yo, you ready to go? And I'll be like, nah, you know what I'm saying? They don't just come in talking with a loud voice and shit. So he comes in and he was like, you ain't talking about nothing. He was like, and I was like, he was like, come on, let's go to the gym. And I'm like, okay, I'm not ready to go to the gym. I'm in the middle of something. Clearly I don't have my shoes on. I don't have nothing ready to go. So he was like, well, I was trying to come early or whatever to go to the gym or whatever. And I was like, okay, I was like, well, whatever, give me a moment. You can see visibly on my face I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed because
Right.
he interrupted my live to say the shit that he's saying. One, he's invalidating my shit like I'm
Thank you.
on here. He's invalidating my shit like I don't have
No respect.
No respect.
No respect.
I have no importance. He's making me feel like I have no importance to be on live. Like my voice is not, which this is how he met me, mind you. This is how Hulk met me.
So y'all met on in these TikTok streets, is what you're saying to me. Y'all met.
Meaning he has seen me live. He has seen me live. He has seen me talk my shit. He has seen me around, and so he knows how my presence is all over the app. So then for him to come in to be like, you ain't doing shit, you ain't talking about nothing, was ultra disrespectful.
Can they hear me on your side, AP? Can they hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, listen, we're going to take a short commercial break. She is giving her story, and we are listening. Please, everybody, tap that screen. Let's get us both up to at least 20, 30K. Y'all are going to enjoy the story. Y'all are going to enjoy the content. We both need ourselves pushed off into the FYP. She might be pushed off a little more than me, but we both need those numbers. All we are asking is for your taps. If you want a gift, we appreciate your gifts, but we are right now listening to AP's story, and we all just want to give a little grace to those who deserve it. And I think she deserves her grace. Please tap the screen for the both of us and share the live for the both of us if you like. I'll do the commercial break for the both of us. Gift the panel. Follow the host, both of us. And also make sure that y'all tap in the screen. Mods, do your modding and make sure that everybody keeps up with the tapping. Thank you for everyone that is in both of our lives. We appreciate you both. Please, let's go. Like I said, this is not about her and Slim. This is about her and Hawk. We're not going to talk about Slim over here because I like them both. Both of them are my mutuals and I fucks with both of them. But we're going to talk about this here Hawk person because he sounds like a red pillar and the baby did not know. She's younger than me. So yes, I am calling her a baby. This sounds controlling and it sounds like he was on some bullshit trying to fuck this baby over. But let's keep the conversation going.
All right, 1 second. So
You got the flow.
Yeah, okay. I'm reading.
You got the flow, baby.
Okay.
We gonna make our taps today. Let's tap everybody. Tap for AP, tap for friends. We gonna make sure that we are listening to her story.
So real quick. So okay. So I'm heated at this point, right? I'm heated at this point because you've now embarrassed me and outed me in front of everybody that was in that live at the time watching. And so I'm trying to save face and make it seem like I'm not uncomfortable. I'm trying to make sure that I don't seem combative back to him too. You see that people notice they've never seen me that docile towards a man, right? That they can visibly see, but that's not reserved for everybody online. That's reserved for who I reserve it for offline, right? And I've always said this and I've always maintained this. So because I heard Hulk say this morning, you know, it's funny how he used my messaging to my followers to try to discredit who I am and what I believe, right? And so I thought that was fucked up of him because now you trying to manipulate and spin this narrative that I'm not who I proclaim to be online when I very much so am her. If I say I'm a fucking problem to these niggas, I am. I've always maintained that. I don't sit there and bow gracefully, easily to these men. I don't. And you can see that because every time a problem arises, I'm going to always sit there and buck back at them. I'm the same person. Thank you, Arby's. One of my exes in the comments right now talking about you definitely are the same person. He knows this. At least one can be honest. Because Hulk definitely not going to be honest. Right?
Hold up on this here app, babe. You get what I'm saying? Right. Some people have a persona to hold up. And if he's already sold himself as this person, of course they don't want to see him as someone else. But listen, he had already let it be known who he was in your live because you was on live already, right? So that means the people that was in your live saw who he really was in a relationship with a woman, with a young woman at that.
That was his problem, though. That's been his problem, and that's why you've seen him so much on the app. He told y'all himself, right? He told y'all himself how he works. He don't be seen on the app like that. He'll come every once in a while and then he'll disappear, right? He told y'all that, right? He said that himself earlier.
I've heard him, but he has also said some shit that I did not agree with on certain panels, and has been disrespectful to women on certain panels as a man. A man should never attack a woman on any panel, on any level, in any instance, in any real life situation or online situation. But it is what it is. We're not willing to let people know where they need to stand. He's a man. He should have not been doing any of that. He should say, hey, babe, can I talk to you for a second? Can you mute or can you get off live? If that's the way he wanted it to be. But to me, it sounded like he was trying to control you. But please continue your story so I can find out what happened.
So that was his messaging this morning, that my messaging to my followers, the things that I talk about, he's trying to discredit, who I am and what I believe, saying that I'm not really like that. And I am really like that. Okay, I am. It's whether you believe me or not, right? And he want to sit there and act like I wasn't mad after what he pulled during my live. And I was very much upset. Like, to this day, he will go around the app telling people she wasn't that mad. She wasn't mad. What delusion of a reality that do you have to find yourself in or put yourself in to think that the person that you're supposed to be in a relationship with isn't feeling what they're telling you that they're feeling, right? Hulk is a delusional ass nigga. Because if I'm telling you I am upset, if we're arguing back and forth and I'm telling you that was disrespectful what you just did, you don't get to tell me that I'm not feeling the way that I'm feeling. You don't get to tell me and dictate that I'm not upset. You don't get to sit there and not acknowledge that I'm pissed about your behavior and the fact that you outed me. But see, that's the controlling part that I be talking about though. Because now I don't have a right to be upset or angry because he's saying now he's sitting up here saying, well, that's what she wanted. No, I didn't sign up for abuse, nigga. I didn't sign up
for abuse. Nobody signs up for that.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't sign up for the controlling ass behavior. Now, he deems something controlling as me like just cutting him off in a conversation or me not wanting to listen to him or whatever. But there's a reason why, because you're trying to lead the relationship, but you're not leading it effectively. So that means if you're not leading in a respectful manner to where you're acknowledging me being a human being instead of me being property, like treating me like property is saying that I have to drop everything I'm doing as soon as you show up to my house. Treating me like property is telling me to shut the fuck up when you call because you're supposed to be the one talking and I'm supposed to be the one just listening. That's treating me like property. And so you're not leading the relationship when you're doing shit like that. And you wonder why we're here where we are. You're wondering how we got here. And you're not acknowledging that. But for you to then go further and say, after we argued and I put you out my house, right? I escorted you out. Because like I said, we were supposed to go to the gym. Well, the gym never happened that night. Because I'm not going to continue even interacting with somebody who finds it comfortable for them to disrespect me in the manner that they did in front of people. If you can do that to viewers online, I can only imagine.
You don't do it to you in real life. You do it to you out.
In real life. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And that's the image that Hulk's mad about that got exposed. Because that night when I sent him the video, I sent him the clip of him interrupting my live. He wasn't this upset about it. The way he's going off about how he is as a person and why he did what he did, he didn't have none of this type of energy or explanation for me when I sent him that video. You know what he said to me? He said, "You think I give a fuck?" That's exactly what he said to me. You think I give a fuck? I don't give a fuck. You always getting into it with people. So that means you're allowed to disrespect me? That means you're allowed to embarrass me?
He older than you too, right? It's
not significantly. He's only like 2 years older than me. He's 37. He acts way older than he is. He acts way older than he actually is. He's a
Okay,
man
well, he
child.
ain't acting older than what he's supposed to be by acting like that, because he's supposed to show you respect. And I don't hear no disrespect in that situation at all by you being on live and you saying, hold on, give me a second. You know what I'm saying? Because you could have got your shit together and you could have did your live in the car, or he could have respected you and know that this platform is a part of your business, a part of your promotion, and a part of you, and gave you just that much respect. But how do you want respect if you're not giving respect? I'm not understanding that. And then y'all want to say that we're masculine. This is what turns a woman into a masculine woman, when you can't let us be vulnerable and do the things that we need to do to be loyal and vulnerable to you. If you're bullying me to get off TikTok because you want to do what you want to do, I don't see that being a relationship. I see that being a grooming, controlling aspect of it. But that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion.
Right. So, so that happened or whatever. And once I came downstairs from ending my live, he said something to the effect of like, cause I'm trying to go to the gym early and you not ready, you not dressed. I told you I was on the way. And I was like, I didn't know you wanted to work out early. He was like, it was obvious. So at that point, when he said it was obvious, cause he was talking to me like I was stupid, I said back to him, I said it ain't fucking obvious. And I went in my room and I slammed the door. I was just mad. At that point, I was pissed. I went to go put my shoes on, right? Cam, let me respond to this real quick. That's not the real question, Cam. I'm not looking for love on TikTok.
And that ain't none of your business neither, Cam. That ain't none of your business, rather if she was dating somebody on or off TikTok. What it got to do with you? She telling her story. See, I'm trying to be nice, AP, and I can't see what they doing over there because we over here together. But them comments be commenting, and y'all comments is be the ones that start the shit. Cam, why don't you go find you somebody to motherfucking talk to? Right. Find something safe to do. Okay? Because right now, this ain't it.
So that happened where, you know, that happened or whatever. I was proceeding to put my shoes on. I was like, I guess we just gonna have this argument and we still gonna go to the gym or whatever. But when I shut my door, I noticed he had gotten into his car and he had drove off. So I was like, cool, fuck it. I'm good. I'm gonna take my shoes off, right? So when he came back though, he came back into my door and he knocked on my door, right? Right, Arby's, right. So he knocks on my door and he's like, can we talk? He was like, can you come outside? And I was like, no.
Again, now wait. Hold on, AP. He left.
Yes.
And having a tantrum, right? Yes. And then he came back.
He drove back.
Thank you, B. Yes. So he left and came back and to ask you to come outside to address him about some shit he started. Right. Ooh, child, no ma'am. No ma'am.
So then I said, I'm not coming outside. I told him it's too cold. I'm not going outside. He said, well, can we go in your garage? I said, nigga, it's just as cold in there. No.
Why would he want you to go in the garage when he could have came into the house and presented himself as a man and acted right?
Because he knew my kid was in here.
But why do you want to argue about you not wanting to go to the gym? I'm not understanding that. Why do you want to argue? How about you come back with some food and let's Netflix and chill and get our relationship together? But instead you wanted to
go to
start some more shit. That's giving me mental issues. Okay, let's keep going.
So then from there, I was like, we can just come in here and talk or whatever you got to say. He obviously had something to say, right? I was going to let him go. I was going to let him, he can keep driving, right? Keep driving. Now, mind you, I forgot. The first time he drove off, he had called me back to back to back. And I answered and I was like, what? And he was like, yo, you gonna stop fucking whatever. I forget what the fuck he said. And then he kept telling me to shut the fuck up. He was like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up.
Child.
I hung up the phone on him because I'm sitting here like, if you can't have a conversation, there is nothing that you and I need to talk about because I can go there too. And you're riling me up now. Now,
AP, no, he didn't.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So I'm
Child.
sitting here trying to have a conversation cordially with this man. But
I
at this
can't.
point, he didn't already started what he started during my live. He did what he fucking needed, what he felt like he needed to do. And then we're still arguing because then he drives off and then calls me incessantly. Like, he kept calling me until I answered. He would not stop calling until I answered. So that's why I answered the phone. So then he turns around, right after I hung up on him, he turns around and comes back to the door. And so then he knocks on the door or whatever, and we get into that little like, no, I'm not coming outside. So he comes in the room, we're talking in the room, I close the door or whatever, because I'm like, in case it gets a little loud. So then that's when he proceeds to stand there like a Brooklyn nigga, like he ready to fight, right? In the corner, okay? And he's sitting there and he was like, yo, I done told you about this live shit. When you go on live and I'm calling you, there's an option for you to click over and answer my call. There's no and then you know how he stutters. I don't want to, but this nigga stutters, right? When he mad and he can't get all his work, he stutters. When you know when you supposed to you supposed to answer my call. If when I call, you don't talk. You don't say nothing.
What? Stop.
Yeah.
AP, no, he didn't.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
Stuttered throughout that whole shit. So he was like, you don't say nothing. I'm supposed to be the one to talk. And I'm sitting here just letting him talk. Because at this point, I already knew in the back of my mind, it's over. I don't give a fuck, right? But I'm going to let you sit here and say what you got to say so you can feel like you got it all out. And then you can just leave. And then that can be it, right? Because for a nigga to sit there and say that I got cut off, I find it interesting that I'm the one that got cut off, but you're the one that drove away and then
he came back.
He is a Scorpio, bald head. He is. You're the one that drove away and turned around and came back. So if I got cut off, why do you feel like you need to come back to say anything to me?
Exactly.
Just be done with it. We're done. Just be done.
Then he would have been cutting you off. He would have been cutting you off.
But that's the ego-driven shit that I be talking about when it comes.
But that's abuse. Nobody is understanding that is fucking abuse. At the end of the day, you're trying to mentally abuse this girl. Now you abusing her. Hey, everybody, welcome in. Thank you. I'm going to take a short commercial break. Please tap the screen and share it live. Make sure y'all gifting the host, both hosts, because this is AP, my co-host for today. Make sure that y'all are gifting her for her services and story today. Don't just be sitting in her live, not gifting her and tapping the screen. Everybody tap the screen, share the live, and please gift both hosts. We ain't got no Cash App goes up, but we do want our gifts. Thank you very much. This is Sunday. AP, did you cook today, baby? Let's take that break. Did you cook today?
No, I ain't
okay.
I don't really got. We went to we got leftover food over here, but I'm not really hungry today. Hold on one sec.
Okay.
Let me put that. Oh damn, I can't put that up. Okay, so anyways, he's in my room telling me, yo, when I call, you don't talk, and I told you about this live shit, and when you're on live, whatever, you know what I'm saying? AP, stop. You and that guy might get back together. Hey, let me tell you right now, on TikTok, and that's on TikTok, right? On everything I love. I'm telling you right now, I would get back with Arby's much faster than I would ever get back with Hulk. I'm guaranteed.
Yeah, because that's a little abusive, baby. I ain't even gonna lie.
You will never catch me running back into Hulk's arms. I don't know what.
Listen, a little. That's abusive.
Y'all, shit like that may, I don't know how it might affect you. That may make you guys feel like, you know, you want to forgive a nigga or whatever.
Thank you.
I'm not built like that. This is why they call me the man eater on this app. This is why they call me the man hater on this app. Because when I'm done with your ass, I'm done with your ass. When you disrespect me, I'm done with your ass.
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all what. Thank y'all. Do not disrespect my co-host. I don't care what y'all heard in court earlier. Do not disrespect her, or my mods will get rid of you. I don't care what was said in court. We'll address everything, but don't disrespect her. I will get rid of you.
He was insufferable. That's really what it was. He was insufferable. So my thing is like, no, I would get back there. Listen, I have other exes I would go back to way before Hulk. Hulk is, I can't even consider him an ex. Because that shit right there, I stopped it dead in its tracks. I was not with that shit. I'm never going to be with that shit. And you will never find me and Hulk cool again. I told him I would never fuck with him again behind that shit because of the disrespect. Disrespect alone can make you never fuck with somebody again. Trust this, y'all. Y'all don't have to do this whole forgiveness thing. You leave them right where the fuck they had you fucked up and you keep it fucking pushing. For anybody out there, if y'all have trouble leaving somebody the fuck alone, let me be a point of reason for you or an example for you to leave it where the fuck it's at. I don't give a fuck how fine you think that nigga is. There's other fine niggas out there. Do you think that Hulk is the only one that's chocolate, 6 foot something with locks? Let me tell you something, sweetheart. He is not. He's not the only nigga set up like that. Y'all are better. Come on. No. Better
You gotta have more self-worth than to think that somebody that's being that disrespectful.
But that's what I'm talking about. Hulk
cares
thinks that
about
I'm
you.
not about what I preach about on this app. And I've always preached. I have always highlighted women who are able to stand up for themselves in the midst of motherfuckers that be fucking with them. Okay.
Listen, I don't know, AP, but you know, you heard me yesterday saying I don't do that man thing, and just so I didn't know your situation, but you heard me yesterday say I don't do that man thing. I done been through that a time in my life, you know, at a very young age. I don't do that. Men shouldn't get in women's situations. Men shouldn't be exposed to women. And I want to talk a little bit about that too. I do not appreciate the fact that he felt like he needed to expose some pillow talk conversations that you and him had. Why do y'all think it's okay to get on this app and expose conversations that y'all done had on the back end? That shit really, really pissed me off. But it is what it is.
It took nothing for Hulk to sing like a canary. And he been singing all over this fucking app. He been singing since he interrupted my live upstairs. Now, the one thing I can say, let me put this out there too. Arby's, I'm gonna have to use you to big you up because since they want to go on my whole fucking dating track record, right? Arby's,
which ain't none of y'all motherfucking business. It ain't none of y'all motherfucking business.
Listen, let me tell you something. Arby's has never gotten on this app, right? And he used to be my man last year. He has never got on this app and fucking kissed and told. He ain't never got on this app to talk about any of the deep conversations he and I have had with each other. And he won't. And I haven't done it to him. And he been singing all over this fucking app. He been singing since he interrupted my live upstairs. Now, the one thing I can say, let me put this out there too. Arby's, I'm gonna have to use you to big you up because since they want to go on my whole fucking dating track record, right? Arby's,
which ain't none of y'all motherfucking business. It ain't none of y'all motherfucking business.
Listen, let me tell you something. Arby's has never gotten on this app, right? And he used to be my man last year. He has never got on this app and fucking kissed and told. He ain't never got on this app to talk about any of the deep conversations he and I have had with each other. And he won't. And I haven't done it to him. That's how you handle shit like that. Even if it don't work out, we don't have no bad blood with each other. Which is why y'all be trying to figure out every other day whether me and Arby's got back together or not. Because we respect each other. I was just on the phone with him the other day. We do text each other still. Okay? So while y'all sit there and think that a bitch like me is in love with Hulk, no, I was never even close to love status with that nigga. Cause that nigga never created the safe space I was looking for me to be that vulnerable with him, to be that attached to him. I never got attached to Hulk. I didn't. He was just a good looking dude and I hit. Sorry. I'm sorry to break it to you. I have agency over my own body. Sometimes when a nigga look good, I might hit. That's just it.
Well, you hit. What motherfuckers on here don't do that? Men do it all the time.
Hulk is easy. Hulk is not a hard nigga to hit. Listen, he's not. He may think that he's actually very selective, but clearly the nigga already let you know that he's not hard. He's not hard at all.
Yeah, but dudes do it all the time. They hit some of the busted face ones. You get what I'm saying? They just don't be all on the internet with that. But it ain't none of y'all business on who she decided to hit and who she don't. The fact that it was brought to the internet by him being disrespectful is a problem for me. The fact that he was willing to expose whatever conversations they had on the back end was a problem for me. Now, if don't none of y'all respect having a conversation with y'all ladies on the back end, even if y'all both on TikTok and keeping that shit to yourself, even if you and her get into it, seems to me that you's a pussy. To me. You get what I'm saying? You coward. Because there's no way in hell, I don't care what conversations I have on the back end with anybody. I'm not bringing that on here. It's not anyone's business either way. It ain't anyone's business either way, but it was already put on here when he acted up in front of her people in her live on her TikTok. He could have stand down. And see, that's y'all men problem. Some of y'all don't know when to stand down. Some of y'all don't know when to chill the fuck out. And some of y'all don't know when to be red pill. If that girl was on live, whatever he had to say to her, he could have said to her after she was done with her live. Respect that.
So my thing is, like, the disrespect was warranted. See, that's what I'm saying. Lexi, I know that you made that to be a funny comment. I'm agreeing with you, but that's what happened. He done got that water park and don't know how to fucking act. That's the problem.
But as adults, we need to know how to act, though, AP. If we getting water parks and pole pickles, we need to know how to act and keep that shit off the app. Keep it to ourselves and wait till we done off the app. Either way you go.
The D, and since we want to get into it, the D won't all that, okay?
Oh.
It won't all that. It's not like it was exceptionally stellar, okay? The D didn't make me fall in love. The D didn't make me crazy. It wasn't all of that, y'all. Like, it wasn't.
Well, you know he gonna come back because somebody gonna share it and already shared it to him. And he probably already listening. But you know he gonna come back and say that the watermark coochie wasn't all that. But either way you go, as men, y'all stop bringing that shit on this damn app. Y'all stop doing stuff and then don't expect for stuff to motherfucking happen to you. Y'all ain't exceptional to the rule. Y'all could do it to us, but we can't do it to y'all. That's crazy.
Now, the D that does make me act away, if you really want to be real about it, I would never give him up to y'all. I would never. I've been protecting him for the last, I don't know how many years now.
How long y'all been dating, AP? How long was y'all dating?
5 years. The nigga I'm talking about that I've been protecting, and
you and what is his name?
Was like nothing, like 2 months. 2 months. It was like 2 months. We was working out first.
2 months and you acting like that? Oh, good gracious.
So my thing is, like, he want to act like women have this reaction after they get the D and he got to cut them off. You don't got to cut nothing off, baby. You don't have to do none of that. You're doing me a favor. You're doing me a favor. And I got to be honest with you. I already thought in my head, and I know this is going to come out fucked up. But at the end of the day, I knew, I was like, yo, this is why Hulk gets cheated on, though. Oh. Because Hulk has let me know that he's been cheated on several times. But I understand why, though. You gotta look at the why, y'all. You gotta look at the why.
Y'all only been dating 2 months and all of this came from 2 months? Listen, I've been with my husband 10 years.
Listen, the nigga was so annoying. The nigga was annoying. At a certain point, it was like, damn, I'm trying to accept people for who they are and not be shallow. But I could definitely see down the road me cheating on this nigga. Cause ain't no way. God. Ain't no way. I'm dealing with all that.
Oh my God.
It was just too emotional. Too emotional. Too tender. Too emotional, too tender for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? And that's my truth. That's just my truth. So the D wasn't all of that, y'all. Like, he want to sit there and act like that and act like he had to cut somebody off. Listen, as soon as he cut me off, guess what I did? Do. Hey, I missed you. Baby, I miss you
2 months.
All right. Well, can you come over here? And absolutely I can. And he did.
2 months though, y'all.
So my other nigga definitely came over. He set his pum on the table because, that's just what he... Okay.
2 months, 2
And he
months,
proceeded to knock the
2 months
Mario coins
ain't dating.
out
2
this
months
bitch.
ain't dating. Y'all just homie lover friends at 2 months. Y'all wasn't even dating. Like, come on now.
For
Like
him
2
to be
months
acting
though.
like that. So, you know what I'm saying? And at first, yeah, we agreed. We was like, nah, we don't wanna do it. We don't
Thank you.
wanna interact with each other like that. Like, I was, really like, okay, let's stop. We were doing good. Going to the gym every day, not doing nothing, not fooling around. Until we just crossed that boundary. We crossed the line. We just did. We did what single people do.
Whoever this bando person is, mods, send them to the garbage.
Hold on. So we did what single people do. We did grown shit, okay? Name me one person that's not actively fucking right now on the app. Like, a lot of us is fucking. Let's stop doing that. Whether it be somebody you found on the app or somebody you met in person, real life, whatever, it don't matter. We are being adults. Stop acting like y'all don't, you know what I'm saying? No, I don't put my poom poom on ice. Do you? Put yours on ice. Don't worry about my poom poom.
Wrong. Mods do y'all job when y'all got people.
So here's my thing, right? The D wasn't all that. Okay. I definitely, as soon as he thought he was cutting the bitch off, I definitely was like, that's not a problem. I didn't tell him that, but you know what I'm saying? I'm making it seem like, you know what I'm saying? I'm still attracted to him or whatever, but I'm definitely getting it handled so it didn't matter. Cause he wasn't coming over anyways like that. He was Ubering or lifting or doing what he does. So of course, if I got a full house to myself, baby, don't even worry about it. Say less. You know what I'm saying? You ain't depriving me of shit.
2 months to be telling somebody, hey, stay off that internet. Hey, you can't do this. And hey, you can't do that. Seems like y'all have been dating about 5 years. He ain't even put no ring on it. And I don't like that. I don't like nothing about none of that. He tried to send you through with that abusiveness because that was all abuse. And like I said, I missed your live when he pulled that prank or whatever abusive shit he was doing. You know what I'm saying? And that was bullshit because I'm not always on the app. I do be here doing stuff and I might get on and off of this motherfucker, but that's some bullshit. You know, if I was down there, I probably would have said something. I'm trying to, have a little bit more decorum about myself since y'all want to use the word decorum. I'm trying to,
Someone asked me in the comments, did you see the red flags before? No, right. I didn't see the red flags before because what I was doing in the time when I was being in my submissive femininity, this is what I was doing. I was taking the feedback that he had given me about myself and I was just focusing on how I could be a better partner, how I could be a better listener, how I could communicate. I have whatever, acknowledging my flaws, right? Mm-hmm. But he wasn't acknowledging his own flaws. There was not once where he took accountability for how he spoke to me. He wouldn't take accountability for the shit that he did even during my live. He would say sorry, but then go back to, arguing about how I wasn't mad. I wasn't really upset and it was okay for him to do what he fucking did is insane to me. Or he wouldn't acknowledge it at all. There were times where he just would completely ignore it if I brought it up to him and been like, yo, you was disrespectful. He'd be like, yo, you think I give a fuck? He wouldn't even address the shit. It was almost like he didn't do it. It was almost like it never happened. You never hear him talking about why he did. If you talk to Hulk today, right? And you ask him and tell him to go into the layers of why he thought it was cool for him to do what he did. He doesn't even go into it and explain it. What he decides to do, what narcissists decide to do, he decided to run.
Not too much on narcissists. Not too much on narcissists. I'm a narcissist.
Hold on. He decided to run through the whole relationship from beginning to paint me out to be the reason why he pulled the shit he pulled during my life.
I saw that.
That's what he decided to do.
I saw that.
Instead of directly going at and attacking and explaining the disrespect, he decided, nah, I need to make it apparent why I did what I did because there's a reason for it. And she's the reason why I acted the way that I acted. And so that's why he ran through the whole thing of, oh, I hit and we was talking. And then that's when you see the pillow talking start to get exposed, right? Mm-hmm. Because rather than him, it could have all just been him addressing the disrespect he showed during my live and we could have kept it at that. But no, he wanted to explain every fucking thing.
That exposure was weird. Hey, men, y'all don't need to do that. And hey, women, y'all don't do that. Y'all don't need to be exposing people of what y'all know about people on the back end. And Vessel, take your behind the church then. Stop listening. Stop listening. Go to church then. Go to church. If you scared, go to church. Yeah, but listen, y'all don't need to be exposing people's lives. I really think that's weird that y'all be doing the doxing and exposing. It's weird. It's giving miserable and bitter and just ain't got shit going on for yourselves when y'all doing that kind of shit. Like, it ain't that much motherfucking exposing in the world where y'all gotta come on here and talk about what secrets that somebody told y'all already. Like, that's it's giving immature. It's giving that you need to grow the fuck up. That's what it's giving.
Yeah.
But AP, I'm sorry that dude treated you like that. And I don't get down with that motherfucking, cause that was really what you called it. That was domestic violence in a certain way. That was mental abuse. Ain't no certain way. It was mental abuse. And for him to be around you 2 months and knowing that you got kids and not showing you respect, that means his intent wasn't right when he got with you. Do you get what I'm saying? The intent wasn't right.
Right. So, and I think that, honestly, like, the intent has never been there. Like, since day one, since he put his phone number in my phone, I felt like he thought he knew exactly how he was. I think he knew from day one exactly how he was going to treat the relationship, like every other relationship he treated. I don't think he came with a new mind frame. I don't think he came with understanding the mistakes that he had, made before. I don't think he came with any of that notion. I think he came thinking, like, I'm going to get away with the same tactics and behavior that I did before in my previous relationships. He's got 2 failed marriages, and this is not me trying to do a dig, but my thing is, if you're trying to be the leader of a relationship, you already got 2 failed marriages. Now, mind you, this is all while I'm trying to get to know him, right, and give him the benefit of the doubt, because I've got failures too. So if I've got failures, I'm not necessarily going to sit here and judge you on each of your failures, right? We're both failures, right, to this point. Now, we can
Vessel, you ain't the one. Wait a minute, baby. You ain't the one to be talking about nobody's business on here on this app. I've been hearing about you since I got on this here app with you and other cobbler too. So you leave AP alone.
No, see, it's funny how a lot of the guys, even Slim, right? Slim can sit up here and be like, oh, these TikTok niggas, but you done dealt with at least 2 that you verbally admitted to last night, 2 TikTok women that you've dealt with from this app. It's the double standards for me, because y'all men think y'all so slick because nobody's gonna sit there and verify who the fuck you be fucking on this app. But you got all the lip service on somebody else.
He brought her business on the app though, Vessel. You might have not brought your business on the app, but because you messed with some cobbler off this app, it got put on this app. So maybe y'all shouldn't mess with cobbler on the damn app.
If you can't handle it, especially if they got a platform, if you can't handle it, like Hulk couldn't handle it. There was no point. Hulk was not in control of the relationship. Let's just put that out there, okay? That's why he's so upset, because he was not in control, not one bit in the relationship. He was not. He wasn't in control. He wasn't in control. And so that was his problem. He's trying to...
So his mental intelligence wasn't there as old as he is. So some of y'all just ain't grown and mature enough yet to handle cobbler that's good, or even mediocre cobbler. Some of y'all mental ain't there. You ain't empathizing, Vessel. Shut your ass up. I ain't thinking about you. But anyway, y'all mental intelligence and y'all, it's not there. It's not all the way maturity for me, because see, every time I turn around, it's a man getting into it with a woman on this app. Now, women get into it all the time, even off the app. But y'all men getting into it with these women, and y'all want to know why they call y'all sassy or want to call y'all the B word. It's because of situations like this that expose y'all to not really being men. So y'all might as well go ahead and get the tampon too. Get a tampon.
Emotional. He didn't take no accountability for that shit, and so he was mad about it. He told his side.
Hey, Slim, I see you in here, Slim.
And everything's out, so it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Everything's out, and it is what it is. So,
but Slim not being addressed over here. So do not say anything about Slim in the comments, or I will get rid of you. Whatever Slim decide to do is what Slim decide to do. Please do not do that. I told y'all we're not addressing Slim. We're addressing AP and Hawk, and I mean that. I will mute you and I will block you. Slim is a mutual, and so is AP. I'm not playing that shit about neither one of them. So chill the fuck out over here at Friends with Attitudes Live. FWA not playing that. I got an attitude for a reason. I fucks with AP and I fucks with Slim. So whatever they decide to do with their situation, they gonna handle that with them too, but not over here. AP know I fuck with her, and Slim know I fuck with him. Don't do that over here. I ain't having it. Nah, back to you, AP. I don't like that dude. I hope he don't come back. I hope he don't come back, and if he do try to come back, please don't answer his phone calls, please.
No, it's not. He's not. He's blocked, y'all. I don't. I don't think y'all understand. Like, I can't. It's not. Drea knows. That's my best friend in the comments, y'all. Like, I'm not going back to him. This not. He could never get me back, even if he tried. He could use his best charm and lie his ass off. I would never go back to him.
And another thing, I got a question. And another thing, why the fuck do y'all women be protecting these men? Why the fuck do y'all be protecting these men when they loud and wrong and got no emotional intelligence, be exposing people?
Some of the women got feelings for him, and I understand. If you in the midst of, you know what I'm saying, Hulk and,
What's up, Mark?
More power to you. Blessings to you. Good luck with that. I'm just speaking my truth and my experience because shit done popped off on the app, as a result of him first coming onto the app with the bullshit. And so, it is what it is. But I'm not dying to be somebody's wife that goddamn bad to where I'm going to go through any of that. I don't care. As soon as you have an attitude, guess what? AP got an attitude now too. Soon as you want to talk reckless to AP, guess what? AP going to talk back reckless to you.
So AP, I do want to ask you a question though. I did hear a little, I heard a lot of disgruntled shit. So he tried to go and crack the concrete and you drug it to hell. I did see both of y'all dragging each other down to China.
We did.
This morning. The only thing I want to tell you, and I'm just a little older than you. I'm probably about 12 years older than you. The babies, neither one of y'all kids deserve that. Them kids is innocent in this situation. And did he ever get a chance to meet your kids?
Yeah, no, he did. And that's the thing I wanted, he over here, I sat there and begged my daughter to talk to him, and no, the fuck I did it. And see, that's what I be talking about with bitch ass niggas like that.
Okay, get him out of your room then. Tell the moms to get him out of there.
You trying to, hold on, you trying to paint this picture like I'm desperate for her to get to know you, and that's not what it is. When I'm raising my daughter, I'm teaching her how to respect all adults because that's been a regular problem with her selective. And this is what kids do, right? They try to test the waters. They try to sit and see what they can get away with. If you're not serving them on a personal level, they'll try it. And I have to sit there and tell her, listen, I'm not, you respect me. Oh, hold on one sec.
Can you hear me, AP?
Sorry, I don't know why TikTok does this verification to see if I'm still there.
Oh, that's because somebody. That's because somebody reporting you. They protecting. Oh yeah, I just had this the other day. Hey, Cartel.
Yeah, let me go ahead.
Everybody in the room.
Let me go ahead and end this before I get reported, because I already know this is not going to.
Yeah, but see, them be the ones you get out of your room. You have to block them people that's in your room harassing you, baby, before they report you, because all they want to do is just see you continue to hurt. Thank you, Cartel. Y'all don't forget to tap the screen and share the live and give the both hosts gifts, because this is a story that we're telling today. AP, can I give you some advice before you get off? One. Never let nobody meet you until you a year into the relationship, okay? And y'all stop snitching and reporting. Y'all some snitch motherfuckers. Well,
here's my thing, though. I think that for me, I'm gonna leave that to my discretion, right?
Yeah, please do.
I think that's my choice. That's my choice, right?
It is.
Arby's never met my daughter and kids. Brandon never did either, right? This situation, I think, is because he had an 8-year-old daughter and they were the same age. We thought, hey, play date, whatever. Let's see how they get along. And they played wonderful together. But my thing is, I want to leave that to my discretion, because I really don't like following everybody else's rules on.
No, it was just some advice, baby. It wasn't no rules. It was some advice, because I ended up getting married to my husband, but he didn't meet my kids for a whole year. Sometimes you never know the intent of people out here in these streets. You get what I'm saying? So you want to keep them safe and as well as you safe. But see how he tried to do you? You don't know what his intent was and how his intentions ended up turning out to be. So it wasn't, he wasn't even the right fit to even meet your kids. He wasn't right. He ain't right for himself, and he wasn't right for you. That is just my advice to you. But see, you use that to your own discretion, Pooh Bear.
Absolutely, because I know how to protect. I know how to protect myself. I know how to, listen. I've been doing this 30 plus years now. Y'all haven't been there with me. So y'all don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't be worried about it now. Y'all wasn't with me.
I'm sorry. If I was with you, I would have gave you like, girl, no, they can come over my house.
I'm talking about everybody listening in. I'm talking about everybody tuning in. Like, y'all just met me as soon as I came onto this app. So don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't sit here and act like you so fucking concerned now. Like, day in and day out, I've gotten into shit, you know what I'm saying, that might be worse than this. I don't know. Like, depending on what y'all would think of it. But my thing is, at the end of the day, I'm a grown adult. Y'all are grown adults. Y'all gonna live y'all lives the best way that y'all want to. I'm gonna live my life, and I've always been a pillar of that because, yes, I grew up in a strict ass household. So the one thing that I hate is for a motherfucker to tell me how I should move about. That's what I don't do. I'm
sorry if I overstep my boundaries.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking to everybody listening, because it's not even you friends. It's, you know, everybody was saying the same shit in Bella's live and that are listening in, I'm sure, on your side and listening in the hallways. I'm letting this be known to everybody, because I didn't get a chance to say all this on Bella's live because I kept getting interrupted by fuck ass Cash App messages like every 2 seconds. So I can't say what I need to fully say.
Well, you know, Cash App messages is for cowards. That's what I think. But I'm okay with the people who make their money off the people that's cowards. Cowards keep giving you money and keep hiding behind the Cash App messages.
Somebody gonna take it, so I guess you're gonna take it.
Keep on letting the creators take the money. But, you know, at the end of the day, I'm glad you got yourself out of that situation, because no, he was not for you. And I'm glad that it didn't go no further, because it could have went a little further than what it did. Okay. Right. And like I told you, when I saw you the other night, anytime you ever need to talk to me, you know what to do, especially if you want some sound bias advice, because I'm not these people on this app. As you can see, I'm not them, and I don't mind standing up for people I fuck with. Y'all be some scary motherfuckers. If I fuck with you, I'm gonna say something. It don't matter who the fuck it is. You get what I'm saying? It could even be mutuals, and I'm gonna respect my mutuals because I respect my mutuals that I fuck with. But I am going to say something to the people that I fuck with, or about the people that I fuck with. This ain't no, I'm gonna sugarcoat it, or I'm gonna follow this person. I'm gonna say it. But I am glad you got yourself out of that situation, because it could have went further than what it did.
Right. And I know he gets mad. The more y'all keep being, the more y'all out here screaming that I'm a victim, the more upset he's going to be, because he doesn't think that I'm not even saying I'm a victim. I ain't never even said that out of my mouth. But because everybody's in support or whatever, and they've seen him for who he is, that's the problem, right? He's going to get more fueled up, and he's going to get more pissed. Right? So he's going to feel like he needs to speak out more and, you know, retell the story and all that stuff. And that's fine. I understand the kids' comments, and I apologize to everybody I offended by saying fuck his kids, right? I felt like he said a lot of bullshit to get me riled up. And so I was doing it right back to him. That's just how it was with the tit for tat. But again, he should have never come upstairs and fucking interrupted my shit with the disrespect. We would not be here to this day. We wouldn't.
I mean, I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? For those of y'all heard her apologize about the kids, so don't keep ragging on her about that shit, because it be the comments for me. Y'all motherfucking comments be ragging. Like I said, I was in accountability court this morning. I just kept my mouth closed until I heard that other dumbass shit that was on, with the other two ladies, that shit that happened. But as far as I'm concerned, I wanted to talk to you specifically about that abuse situation, because I am a survivor of domestic violence. 1, you get what I'm saying? And 2, I just wanted you to know that I actually cared when I first heard the situation. I ain't like that shit at all, but I didn't know what the whole situation was. So I really couldn't comment a lot about it. I just could listen. Cause see, some of y'all be motherfucking commenting and don't even fucking know the whole goddamn story. I ain't know shit. I ain't know a damn thing, so I can't comment on something I don't know, but I know you was hurt from it. That's all I kept seeing from you and hearing from you when you was in other panels. But listen, y'all stop motherfucking commenting and saying shit about shit y'all really don't know about. Y'all don't be knowing about shit. You don't even be knowing, half of y'all don't even be knowing when your fucking period coming on. So with that being said, pay more attention to your goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? Know yourself instead of knowing somebody else's shit. All right, so I wanted to talk to you about that. And then, like I said, AP, come on with this sauce, man. Let's swap sauce. I need my sauce.
Talking to DMs, no problem. We'll exchange information so I can send you a sample.
Yeah, please do.
I got you.
All right. Well, thank y'all. Thank you for coming in today. Thank you, everybody who was in my live. I'll see you later, AP. And listen, for y'all mods on both ends, man, y'all get them harassing comment motherfuckers up out of there. Because they be on some bullshit. Don't be letting them harass that girl, because y'all know she be reading the comments too. I don't be reading the comments all the time, AP. Fuck them comments. But yeah, have a nice day, baby. And go cook some corned beef. I cooked me a corned beef today, girl. Go cook some corned beef.
Yeah, we'll see something. I'll see.
If I'm giving you a virtual hug for all the bullshit you went through.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
And comments, fuck y'all. And penitentiary numbers, fuck y'all too. Bye, AP.
All right.
All right, see you later, baby.
Okay, bye.
Now y'all was talking about my raggedy ass curtain. You better stop.
Off of here. How do you get it off of here?
Hold on, let me. Mods, can y'all drop AP for me? Or you might have to disconnect.
All right. So, all right, cool. At this point, I'll open up the panel. It's all good. So, Poker. Like I was saying, oh shit, goddamn, guys.
Now you motherfucking know. I'm about to cuss you out.
India, don't do that.
I'm about to cuss your ass up because you could have sent up the back signal. I am an hour away.
Are you? I didn't know that. I had no clue.
1 hour.
You're in Charlotte? I'm sorry.
I don't care. You know, I don't care.
Okay. Damn! I didn't know that. I know that. Jesus.
And I still say we can jump a old dude in the parking lot. I'm just saying. I'm not above it. I am a gang member in real life.
So, India, since you got... Okay, so I'm glad y'all both are up here, right? Because I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get that the persona of AP is that I'm rough, I'm rugged, I'm a man eater, I'm a man hater. And what's crazy is that people actually believe that, and they don't believe I'm a woman and I'm attracted to men and I actually like men, right? I just don't like the shit that they do.
Right.
And it's crazy.
Case in point.
Case in point. And that's what I'm saying. Case in point. I am human. I date. Yes, I enjoy sex.
Here's the thing. I don't even think that they think that you don't like men. I think that they think that you don't like them, and it offends them. If you find somebody attractive and they don't find you attractive back, and then they say things that you disagree with,
right?
You're gonna feel some type of way. So they'll put the persona out there. I've seen it happen many a time where people start off like, "Oh, this bitch don't like men, but you so pretty though. Why you so lonely? You're too pretty for that. Why do you talk this way? You just need a good man. I'm a good man. You should like me. Boy,
Are
get
you?
the fuck out of here.
Are you? Hey, what's up, Coach?
I'm a good man.
Right.
Hey, Coach Cut. That's what I find weird. People always want to be seen as something that
I can hear
they
you.
aren't.
Okay, just making sure. Because I'm driving.
Oh God, sorry. I'm just moving about. Hold on one second.
No, I think the problem, not the problem. I think the reason why they, it's weird. It's like a love-hate relationship, I think, with these guys on this app. It's like they don't like the fact that you call them out. Like whatever you say, like they resonate so much with their behaviors that they don't like that. They don't like it, but yet they can't get enough of you saying it either. It's weird. It's like this. They want to. It's like a playground, and they want to continue to play.
Right.
So that's what it is. I think that's So it's really interesting.
They like it at the same time, but they hate it at the same time.
Yeah. Then they're in your DMs. It's like what? Like.
In my
AP.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was gonna say last week. You know how?
You cut out. You got a call? Oh shit.
It either. It's weird. It's like this. They want to. It's like a playground, and they want to continue to play.
Right.
So that's what it is. I think that's. Yeah. So it's really interesting.
They like it at the same time, but they hate it at the same time.
Yeah. Then they're in your DMs. It's like what? Like.
And
AP,
yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say last week. You know how
You cut out. You got a call? Oh shit.
my daughter called. My bad. She's in the car.
Uh-oh. She cut out again. Hey, Hillary.
Hello, I wanted to just tell you, you are a beautiful black woman, a
Oh,
businesswoman.
Hillary, thank you.
I admire you. I want to just tell you that I admire you. I'm finna order me some barbecue sauce tomorrow, and I just really want to just tell you I admire you.
Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Same. Likewise, Hillary. I think that's the same for me to you. The same for me to you. Because you definitely have held your own 10 toes down on this app. And I don't even know, I don't know how you do it, but you do it. And you go through more than I go through on this app. You know what I'm saying? In more ways than one. And I commend you for that because Hillary, like, it ain't easy. And I understand why you got
No,
thick
you
skin.
understand that. Absolutely, it ain't easy. But you know, this is the gag when you can come out on top. When the ones who want to see you fail and look at you down and laugh and giggle and try to humiliate you, when you got the ending, when you get to paint the narrative of your story and it comes out the opposite way they thought it would come out, that you got the gag then. So just sit back. You will be fine, but I definitely had to come up here to just give you some inspiration.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome, sweetie.
India, what was you finna say, India?
I was just gonna say I was agreeing because I can't see this name that's next to me this way, but I was
Drea.
agreeing because Drea.
Drea.
Oh, that's Drea.
Yeah.
Hey, girl. I I literally was talking to a man and he was like, "Look, you just want to cause problems with all the men. You want to cause the problems with all the men." I got banned because I hung up on somebody that I was
Right.
talking to off the app,
Right.
and then I got a cash app to apologize.
Oh, wow.
So
Wow.
when we be saying what be happening, like half the outrage, the selective outrage that these people be having, really be in their minds.
Yeah.
It really be in their minds, and they be mad at themselves because they know the shit is true
Yeah.
and they can't disagree, but they don't want you to tell them.
Yeah. So, but I get it. You know what I'm saying? The persona has been that I hate men. I don't like men or whatever. And if y'all keep thinking that, that's cool. I don't mind that. I don't mind y'all still running with that narrative. If y'all want to run all over the app saying AP hates men, say AP hates men. That's fine. If you want to say AP can't keep no man, go around and say AP can't keep no man. That's fine. If you're upset and you were a follower of mine and you're upset at how I moved, now knowing how I moved and the things that were said, that's fine. I can't argue with you about that. It is what it is. What's up, Desi? I can't argue with you about that. The one thing that I will say, though, this train ride is over. It's not, Hulk couldn't even try. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of that shit and opportunity was at the beginning. That shit is over on both ends. I can't even speak for him. This is why I'm just speaking for myself. But for me in my house, I'm fucking done. I'm not returning back to that nigga, okay? There are other niggas out here. I hope y'all know that. And that's why I can, like, I'm fine. I am more than fine. Okay? It's just the disrespect. For me, it's the disrespect. It's always going to be the disrespect. And it's funny that Hulk will sit there and say that my messaging is different than my actual life. And that's not what it is. I don't talk to you, every nigga on the app, the way that I would offline if you was my nigga. Okay? I don't.
Why would you? There would
Why
be a
would I?
problem that present
Exactly.
itself in that too.
That's what I'm
If you
saying.
were to do that and speak to everybody kindly and talk to everybody as if you're in admiration of them, because that's not what you're supposed to do. If you are pursuing someone, like you already have that someone that you're
Yeah.
pursuing,
Like,
and
I
that's
don't.
weird.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not here to I'm not here to stroke the backs of these black men on the app. I'm here to be myself. And that's just what I'm going to be. Take it or leave it. But that's the thing that Hulk knew, right? That's the difference. One person was portraying themselves to be a certain way online, and they weren't that way on the back end. The other person was the way that they are online and the way that they, and that's how they are offline. That's just the difference. And that's what Hulk is upset about, which is why he wants to be on the app, all over the app, entertaining shit and wanted. That's fine. Tell your side of the story. My ex is in here right now, Arby's. He already said the same way I am on this app is the same way I'm off this app. He already confirmed it. So I don't know why anybody has anything else to say other than the people that really know me. Hulk didn't take time to really get to know me. Hulk was too busy trying to market himself and how Hulk is and how Hulk be in relationships and shit like that. He was not trying to pay attention to me. He wasn't caring about where I come from. Hell, he says he looked at my lives plenty of times, but nigga wasn't paying attention there either. He wasn't paying attention to my lives either in the shit that I say and the shit that I stand on. Otherwise, his takeaway wouldn't be, oh, she's just not like this on offline. Nigga, you have to be smoking something in order to get that shit, that messaging mixed up. I have always said the way that I am here with you niggas, I don't talk to my actual niggas in my phone that I talk to like that. I've already said that. So the fact that he's confused about that shit and out here misrepresenting my fucking truth is laughable. Because he didn't even understand the message. And so he doesn't need to be in these lives watching anymore because you don't get it anyways. You don't understand anyways. I am not that girl. Right?
And can I just say one more thing, AP? Like the thing that I don't understand about the people that be in the comments, especially the guys that are saying like, oh, you this and oh, you that. Y'all don't take nobody stepping on your shit laying down. Y'all be ready to throw hands and pull out firearms over shoes, over somebody mispronouncing your name. But for somebody to call your character into question, you don't understand how you could cut somebody deep because they tried you.
That facts.
It just be for online. It just be for online. It just be like.
Oh, I hate that.
Because in real life, y'all, people be mad about the smallest of shit. I know I be cussing people out in traffic.
Okay, it's cool.
Hey, AP, can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. Yep.
Girl, you a hard person to get the hoe to, girl. I was trying to talk to you all morning since everything happened in court today.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But
yeah, both my pages got banned. I was trying to get this one back, so I was trying to find a page to get on.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I understand. But I just we cool, we mutuals in certain different places. So I just wanted to just lay this on you, and you could take it with a grain of salt, or you can take it with the utmost respect, however you want to take it. But I did want to give this to you, okay? And I will give this to my friends. I've given this to my friends in real life, so I definitely will give it to my mutuals on social media. Sometimes as women and as men, we can date the same spirit with a different face. And we're going to continue to date that same spirit until we learn the lesson that we're meant to learn dating that type of spirit.
You're right.
So I am going to ask you, AP, and I'm not saying who's right, who's wrong. I don't know. All I know is from woman to woman, black woman to black woman especially, take time to figure out what was the lesson in this.
Oh, absolutely.
Take time to figure out how can you conquer this so your next relationship is something that is meant for you and will attract to you and not repel against who you really are on and off this app. Just learn the lesson. And sometimes learning the lesson, it's a hard pill to swallow. Because learning lessons is a lot more self-reflecting than pointing fingers.
Absolutely. I get it. I understand.
It's okay not to be okay, AP. And for so long, you have been fighting. And it's been coming from every direction.
True.
It's okay just simply not to be okay. It is okay to simply say, you know what? I'm a woman and I'm human.
Yeah.
And I need to take some time to look at AP in the mirror and say, why is all of this in my lap? How did I get this lap full? And not most importantly, how and why? What can I do different not to get this lap full again? Self-awareness is the first key to self-love.
Yeah.
And as important as we want to be a good spouse, and as important as we want to have a good relationship, it is 10 times more important to be the best version of us for us. For us to be good people to us first. So I can't be good for nobody else until Shell is good for Shell. So how can I feel good about Shell? I can hold myself accountable because can't nobody hold me accountable to shit I don't want to be held accountable for. I can hold myself accountable for the shit I do. I can hold myself accountable for the shit I entertain. I can hold my shit accountable for my part. I may not be wrong in every situation, and I may be right in a lot, but I damn sure can hold my accountable for how I react to everything, right? Because that's what's really important. It's not so much as people never remember what they did to you. They only remember how you react to it.
True. Very true.
And you will get dragged for your reaction 10 times worse than the person who actually did something in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when the self-awareness got to kick in. Is this shit worth it?
But AP, let me say this. I got to get ready to go, sweetie. You ain't done nothing wrong, first of all. So I don't feel like you need to evaluate nothing that you done. Just because you got a sorry ass ninja running around here trying to talk in the streets or making comments about you, you know what you do at the end of the day. Don't let nobody paint a narrative about you. And you don't have to take in people, not everybody right. Not everything is your fault and you bring this energy, you bring that. Some of these other sorry ass ninjas got problems too. So, you know, this, we ain't on the Dr. Phil show or Oprah show, but I just want to let you know you ain't doing nothing wrong. And who cares if you was running around letting your Hello Kitty get more service than FedEx Overnight Express? That's your business. That's your body. Nobody can tell you what to do with your body, and nobody can confirm what you know what you doing and what you ain't doing. So don't worry about what these people saying, and don't let these people get in here painting these false narratives and all this other kind of stuff.
That's cool. She's entitled to her opinion and how she feel. No disrespect intended and no disrespect taken. I just wanted to give that to you. AP, you take it how you need it.
I received
And if you don't need it, you could throw it on the floor, however it means. But I know that one thing I stand for through this whole web is black women love black women. And as a black woman, AP, I'm going to show you that love. And I'm going to show you that grace. And I will be a voice that maybe I did not feel like you got when you was trying to express your story. I listened to you. I listened to both sides, and I fully feel like now is a good time for AP for us to make sure that we are not dating the same spirit over and over. If we're gonna change the faces, change the spirit as well. And that's all I came up here to say, baby.
Okay. I appreciate you, Shell. Thank you.
All right. How y'all ladies doing? AP, what's happening?
What's good? What's good?
Man, all right. So I ain't even about to ask what I think might be going on. I'm just gonna respond off what I just heard collectively for about 30 minutes, right?
Okay.
And I heard a name mentioned of an individual I know. That shit is shocking to me. This just further reveals that a lot of these men folk on this app, I, they is not what they like. This is crazy, right? Because there's nowhere in the hell. I don't know whoever you is. If a woman give you opportunity or y'all chopping it up or whatever, I don't even know how to get into it. How you don't give her your time? How that shit even get to that point? That makes no sense to me. And then for you or whatever the case may be, as a dude, how do you feel it's cool to vandalize a woman's name? I ain't saying her name, but her character, like Indiana was saying earlier. Because people work hard to get themselves where they at. They work hard to work on how they a person may have an attitude problem. They may have a money management problem. They may have a crying problem about something. You don't know what this person has done to get themselves to where they at in life. And my thing is men. I'm talking to men. I'm not talking to no women up here because that ain't me. But y'all men folk up here doing this. This is crazy, man. Like this is every day is something tearing down our sisters. We ain't seeing nobody, none of y'all men folk posting y'all ass out on a date with a woman trying to create a black family. Y'all ain't posting that. Y'all ugly asses. I ain't about to get in that. I went to church there. I'm gonna stay right.
Coach, don't.
Um,
Joe.
I really want to
Reel it
encourage
back.
y'all,
Reel it back.
all y'all women, y'all are wonderful. I don't care if you just got laid off from your job. If you listen, if a guy does that, and I know it's easier said than done because y'all thrive on y'all emotions and whatever. Listen, if a dude is that foolish, thank God that he foresaw the nonsense that you couldn't see, and he went ahead on and let the man do something dumb and exit your life. That's what I would be doing. I'd be
Yeah.
thanking God right now. I'd be
No,
glory. Yes,
facts.
sir. I
No,
would
that's
be.
facts.
That's what
Absolutely.
I would be.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I would be so happy. I wouldn't be mad. Talk about me because what you gonna do? Whoever is talking about you, that's a word right there. He gonna be talking about you so much. The man that's for you gonna hear it. And what he gonna do? Gonna slide right in your inbox. Hey, how you doing, AP? I'd like to take you out on a date. Some to your liking and alike spirits. I agree with what the young lady said. I don't think it's a situation where we're dating the same spirit over and over. I think we've become accustomed to what it looks like.
Right.
But if you are in alignment with God and a man comes along, I don't care where he is with it, you're gonna be able to tap into that. A person cannot fake who they are forever. That is
Right.
impossible to do.
Facts.
You
Can I
can't
jump
do it.
in? Okay, so I agree with the young lady that dropped. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, yet expecting to yield different results. So if you're doing the same thing over and over and over again, and you're getting the same result, obviously you need to change something up in the routine. So if you're dating the same type of man and you have these problems over and over again from that same type of man, then probably that's not the type you need to go for, right?
Right.
You got to change something up in an assembly factory. If you want the same result, you have to put in the same measures and hard stops in place to assure quality, right? So if you don't have any hard stops and measures in place to assure the quality of the man that you're going for, you are going to continue to find these men that may be a little bit on the problematic side. Okay. Same thing with ourselves as women. If we don't put hard stops in there and do reflection and understanding what went wrong, what could I have done? This is not victim blaming. This is not shaming. What could I have done to change the outcome of what happened, right? If
Yeah.
we don't do that, if we don't learn from that, if we don't build on that, then you right back at the same square, starting over again, about to mess with the same type of person that's going to yield the same kind of result.
Right.
I'm not judging, I ain't judging you. I
Yeah.
just got through tussling and fighting for my life in another life
Listen, I
for
want to
you.
say I want to say I appreciate you. I didn't even know you was over there. I thought we had a ceasefire. Today was
Well, we changed that. Okay. He recognized it and he changed it and we went more on the topic. Cause remember last night it was late and everybody was tired. He remembered that, he changed it, and we went on a topic of men and women relationships. So it went more more broad. I think Ola Drea was just here. Would you agree it went more broad than just on that topic of AP?
Yeah, I think that it started off very like his own, opinion of
Yeah,
AP, and then it did eventually get to okay, like what's actually going on. So
right.
I do agree
Of
with your
men and
assessment.
women. Yeah. So I'm just saying you have to do a hard stop, look at it. See, it may not be dating men off TikTok. It may be the type of attitude that you're attracted to. It may be the type of
yeah. It is.
charisma.
Yeah.
It's something in
Absolutely.
there.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Right. So break up that routine of whatever it is. Like, okay, I don't know. Try dating a guy, I'm big. I like me myself. I like anime. Try dating a guy that like anime or video gaming or something else different. You know what I'm saying? And see where that go. Cause that might be your fit. But if you keep pursuing the same type of man, you're going to get the same kind of results. And in order to get a different kind of man, AP, you're going to have to be a different kind of woman. You feel me?
Yeah. I feel you. No, I
Okay.
feel you.
Miss
And I
Cutie
was gonna
Pie.
call you, but I seen you was on live, so that's why I
Yeah.
didn't
No.
call. I ain't want you to be having me on the green screen. Here go Kappa. Here go
Nah,
Kappa doing
Kappa, why would I do that?
Hey, Miss Cutie Pie. I swear,
Yes, sir.
I 1000% agree with everything you just said, right? But what I cannot let y'all women do, we're not gonna let these ugly big lip 4, 5, 6, 7 head ass men get away like that. You know, I'm when a man is behaving like this right here, because I don't even, I'm just responding off what I've heard. I don't even know the extent of what has even took place. I think I've done heard about this shit been going on at least about a week now. I think I heard you on another live with T talking about some shit. So I'm assuming this got to do with a man, which is dumb again. And y'all wonder, and everybody wondering why black women are having this conversation about what the hell is wrong with us.
So I'm gonna just say this. I understand that, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I just want to say this. Like, I understand there's like, disappointment, right? Like, I get it. Y'all have seen me irrational. Y'all have seen me impulsive. Y'all have seen me responding to, every comment, everybody saying something. And you know what I'm saying? I get what it's like to feel disappointment in somebody you follow and you've seen in a certain type of light and you've seen them out of character, out of the character that you would expect. And I get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that fully. There are things that is a work in progress for me, honestly. There is a work in progress for me. There's a lot of things, behind closed doors. And, I understand, like, Hulk already made it known, like, of what happened to me. He revealed my own essays. He came out with my own essay shit, right? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. I don't necessarily respect the lack of tact he used by talking about my essay, because he definitely said my brother sampled me. I don't think that was very I don't think that was kind, and I don't think that was thorough. And I would say, like, with that, like, it's unfortunate that came from a black man.
But we just had that conversation. But it was,
Look,
unfortunately, it was too late. The other question I want to ask, Coach, thank you. I appreciate,
wait,
Hold on
let
one
me,
sec.
I just want to say this real quick because I'm gonna drop. I gotta run. But,
Go ahead.
the one thing I want to say to Coach is, Coach, listen, we appreciate everything you saying and doing, and that make all the sense, and I agree with a lot of what you said. However, we need you to be telling the brothers this, because see, the sisters, we gonna gather ours. We gonna gather ours up and be like, hey sis, if you want this, this is what you probably need to do. The ones that's not bitter, the ones that's not angry, the ones that's not trying to just run interference in people's relationships. Those are the ones that's going to gather up and say, hey, come on, let's hold you up while you sort this out and work through your feelings. We need you to be telling the brothers that. So when your boy sitting on the side of you talking about, man, F that B, blah, 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 we need you to stop him and be like, the same thing you just said to us, we need to say it to him. Those are black queens. Those are black women. We need the respect, blah, blah, blah. Do that with them. If more brothers did that and more sisters doing what these sisters in these boxes are doing with her, we wouldn't see this shit on TikTok. All right, y'all. I land my plane. I'm out.
Thanks, Kappa.
she's probably gonna be gone, but I agree with you. And I think Indiana, she just met me the other night. I don't know about Pacquiao. I can't pronounce her whole name. AP know me. I don't play with none of these fools
Right.
out of here, and I can fight in real life real well.
Um,
I got frequent flyer miles. So one thing I will tell you is that when it comes to these, I didn't. That's why I'm over here making, because I didn't know. I'm thinking we talking about some dating shit. When she just said what she just, and the reason why, because I know Hope. Like,
yeah, he was upset. It was just he's upset. He's upset that his image is now different from the one that he was portraying himself. And
how did it?
so and,
But
and so it
how did
started,
it get there?
but it
How
started
did your
because
business get there?
Well,
I don't
he
understand that.
So the thing is, he interrupted my live. One day we were supposed to, because Coach, you know I've been working out. Well, Hook was the one training me. So he interrupted my live one day and made it known pretty much that, you know what I'm saying, we're in intimate settings because, you know, we were supposed to go to the gym at 8 o'clock. He showed up to my house at 7 o'clock. He then proceeded to, talk about, oh, you ain't doing shit. Let's go to the gym. That's how that started, right? Was the outing of that. So from there is where shit just went left from there, off the app, as well as, it trickled on the app as well. But, at the end of the day, I did want to address that because, I understand, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's gone, he's been thorough and he's been transparent about his own essay story and all that shit. Okay, cool. Fuck all that shit, right? That's great for him. That's great that he's done all that. The trauma is still there though. And that was my point, was that his trauma is still there. He says he's healed. He said he's gone to a therapist and all that shit. But to be honest, all of those unhealed wounds and things of that nature showed up in our fucking relationship. And so you can't tell me that you're healed in one aspect and you've done all that you needed to do to heal and you've gone to the therapist and done all those things, but then show up in my live and disrespect me in front of over 100 people the way that you did. That's not what healed looks like. That's not what going to a therapist and resolving all your trauma issues looks like. That's not what that looks like. So you can't sit there and tell one person that they need to do X, Y, and Z and work on themselves when you have a ton of work to do on in just even listening to somebody and making sure that you don't disrespect them the way that you did. Public humiliation is not a turn on for me. Public humiliation is not something that I end up circling the block back for. Once you've publicly humiliated me, you will never see me again. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I will never respect that. I will never turn around and wonder if I missed out on something. If you are smoking crack rock, if you think I missed out, I'm going to think 6 months down the line from now that I missed out on something truly great. I didn't. That's not what I want. That's not what turns me on. That's not what makes me comply. That's not what makes me submissive. That's not what makes me feminine. All those things that black men on this app talk about a woman needing to be, that's not what it yields you. Behaviors like that turn shit into toxic situations to where a bitch want to run from you. Or a bitch tells you get the fuck out of her house. Cause how dare you disrespect her in that home? Because even if we didn't have an argument after I got off of that live after he disrespected me, I still would have been right to escort him out my fucking home. Because once you do that shit, it is a wrap. You don't respect me. Listen, I'm not convinced that you even like women at this point. Because there was nothing that warranted you pulling that bullshit up there. There was nothing that warranted. AP didn't make you do any of that, of what you did during her live. And so take accountability for it. But just know that in her mind, you no longer created a safe space for her. You were the problem. You became the man that she needed to protect herself from. And that's on period. You are not a safe space for her. Be one for somebody else. I don't know how you can be one for someone else and you're not one just consistently across the board. But whatever makes sense to him, please go be with God. And I wish you nothing but the fucking best. But you think that I would circle the block on some abusive type shit? Get the fuck out of here.
If you do stuff like that in public, to me, if you do stuff like that in public, it makes me think, what are you liable to do in private? If you felt so comfortable to where this is how you would treat me when everybody's watching, and you thought that you would foster a situation where I would come running to you because I felt embarrassed, what you would do to me in private would be concerning.
Right.
Weird as fuck.
And so it wasn't until that situation that things needed to change. Y'all talk about the red flags. Well, that was one of the fucking big ass red flags that I saw, and I handled it. I handled it. I did. I handled it. I understand that from the outside looking in, there's always room for a better way to do shit or a sooner way to do shit, right? But we're all humans. We don't catch shit right when we should. But it matters when we catch shit, period. And I did. I'm not giving no hate speech, so I don't know why y'all are reporting me.
Oh my God.
I'm not giving no hate speech. Why are y'all reporting my live? Because y'all don't want 354 people in here? That's insane to me. I don't know if mods need to look through the list or whatever and like block these. I don't even know, but I'm trying to like keep my live together. Will y'all tap the screen, please?
If I wasn't driving, I would be able to.
I can never just get up